All right, everybody. Totally buenos dias. Welcome to another traveling Costa Rica vlog here on YouTube. Today we are at one of my favorite beaches in all of Costa Rica. This is Playa Ocotal in Guanacaste province, just outside of Playas del Coco on the other side of this ridge line here. Maybe like a 10-minute drive, you'll be in Playas del Coco. So in this video, we're going to be doing a little walkie-talkie tour here. I'm kind of thinking to walk over there. Maybe have a look-see over there. And of course, we're going to do some drone shots. Before we begin, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already here on YouTube. Leave me a comment, as always, with your questions, feedback, requests. Even if just to say hello. There's a cool bird flying by. Where's it going? Where's it going? It's just kind of skimming the water. I don't know what that bird's doing. Man, hopefully we can see some monkeys or something. Sometimes there's some monkeys down here. Now, before we begin going, guys, I'll put on screen a link for the Amazon store, the stuff that I find useful. This bag I find useful. That's the drone we're flying today, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And as always, the water shoes. These water shoes are so good, man. I've had these for like 2 years. And they're still holding up. And they're so good for beaches like this. You'll see when we get over to the tide pool, walking across those things on barefoot kind of sucks. And I thought to mix it up a bit in this video. Usually we do the live water test at the end. Oh, there's a bird. We'll do the live water test at the beginning. Can you guys see the bird? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there he is. It's far, though. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Has an interesting shape. So this water is super clear. You can see right here at the shore, it's kind of, you know, murky a bit, but it quickly clears up right here. Quickly clears up. Now, we're here in the dry season, but, oh, man, it's overcast. I love it when it's overcast. It's so much cooler. And we'll try to get, okay, here's a little shot. Okay, we're getting a little wet here, but here's a good shot. Here's a good shot. I don't want to lose my phone. There, look at how clear that water is. It's amazing. Cool. So, guys, let's put the drone up now and take a look at what Playa Ocotal looks like from the sky, and then we'll continue this walkie-talkie tour.
And we are off with the drone flight here at Playa Ocotal in Costa Rica. As you can see, most of the beach has black sand, some patches of sand-colored sand, I guess you would say. Here's looking back at the mountains around Playa Ocotal. Lots of big, nice houses in this area. Very lush during the rainy season. That's where we're going to be walking towards the south along the tide pools there. There's also a little island. Lots of great snorkeling down that way. And here we are from that very island looking back. And if you look way off on the left, that's a beach called Playa Gringo. We have a beach on the YouTube channel looking at that beach. And if you've been watching the channel, you know when I see a jet ski or a boat, I'm like a chipmunk on a nut. I just got to chase it. Look at that beautiful shot off towards the south. And one final shot looking at all the boats parked in Playa Ocotal, the nice sheltered bay. So let's talk quickly about how to get to Playa Ocotal. There's Costa Rica. We're going to zoom in on the northwest quadrant up in Guanacaste province. So it's about a 30-minute drive to get to Playa Ocotal from the Liberia International Airport. We'll zoom in here and get a cool satellite view. There you can see the main road going in from Playas del Coco and how the roads just zigzag up around the back of the mountain area. Let's head back to the beach.
And we walk. Guys, I'm going to be pointing with a coffee in my hand. And I'd like to say a big thank you to Yancy for buying a coffee. It helps support the channel. So thank you for your kind words. And coincidentally, Yancy's coming right here to Playa Ocotal. She's watched the videos in Playas del Coco. It's given her some insight. That's the name of the game on this channel. It's kind of an excuse for me to go around and see new places and get to share that with you guys so you can decide if it's right for your vacation, for your itinerary, as they say. So we're going to go out in the tide pool. Now, over there, there's a family that kind of walked out there I saw as I was flying the drone around. That's pretty cool. So you can go on a little hike. Probably better at low tide. Probably better at low tide. Let's look back at the beach. Lots of birds flying around. Man, it's such a beautiful day here. Such a beautiful day here in Guanacaste. And I'm looking for monkeys. Sometimes you'll see the howlers up here. Oh, here's a bird. Look at this bird. Look at this bird. I'm going to zoom in on him. That's a cool bird. They look like little bandits. They got like little bandit stripes. Wonder how close they'll let me get. Hey, birdie. You're the star, buddy. Hey, chill. Ah. That was a failure to communicate intent, I think, but that's okay. So tide pools, guys. So over here, I'm probably going to go swimming right here. This is where I go swimming usually. I haven't gone swimming yet, so I don't want to get all wet before, you know, in between touching my camera and phone and everything like that and the drone. There's some crabs here. Look at this. Oh, those are cool. Crabs are even more skittish than bandit birds. They're burrowing in. So I'm sure those kids are enjoying looking at all this stuff. There's different crabs out on the tide pools. I'm sure we'll see them. They're like rock colored, of course. Makes sense. So this is where these water shoes, guys, bring water shoes if you come to Costa Rica. Doing this in flip-flops kind of sucks. They just kind of flop about. Doing it barefoot definitely sucks, especially if you do it later in the day. These can get really hot, these rocks out here. And look at this. There's a nice little natural formation right there. Maybe I'll come back and go swimming right there. That's pretty cool. Little pool. Little pool formed up. I get a lot of questions as well, guys. I think my accent throws off. It reveals where I'm from. So I get a lot of people asking me where I'm from, and they name a place, and usually they're correct. It's the land of poutine and maple syrup, beavers. Actually, funnily enough, I saw a post on social media. There's a poutineery in San Jose. I haven't been to it yet. I'll have to go check that out. I'll have to go check that out indeed. So here we are now. So I've gone snorkeling many times around these rocks. These rocks are incredible. Incredible. And in fact, right here, oh cool. So it's low tide. We can walk right out. Let's waste less time looking at the rocks, more time walking out across the old little beach there. There's a little beach there. Now guys, what I'll say is if I've snorkeled in not necessarily stuff like this, be very careful if you snorkel in stuff like this, because you can see the pushy pulley, right? The whole dynamic. Look at the suction of it. I've done that over there. And there's similar chasms over there, and man, you can get discombobulated, disoriented. There's some of those crabs. Yeah, you could just get pushed around and the water just turns white. It's getting aerated and everything like that. I mean, for me, it was kind of like, whew, it was like a roller coaster, but just be careful if you're snorkeling. Now out in this little bay here, much easier snorkeling here. And in this water, I've seen like puffer fish. I actually seen some needlefish floating around the bottom, which was pretty interesting and unique. And of course, whew, oh, that's a good one. You'll always see the like the colorful kind of coral fish. I think it's just like a nebulous referral to them. They're just colorful fish. Oh, geez. I gotta be careful here. Drone's getting all wet. Oh, man. All right, guys. Hey? Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. So I'm going to have to be mindful of how long I spend out here, because I don't want to get splish splashed. I am carrying like everything on my back, so that's kind of the problem here. So look at this. This is so cool. Now, over there is, I believe that whole area right there is there's a beach called Playa Blanca. Very light sand. I did a video there before. I called it white sand, and somebody's like, that's not white sand. And I'm like, it's white enough. I don't know. And it's called Playa Blanca. And I'm pretty sure Mata Apollo's over there too. It might be on the other side, but I'm pretty sure it's that. Oh, my arm's in the way. I'm pretty sure it's that ridge line right there. This is where the Rio is. Man, look at this. That's so cool, guys. Should we climb that? That would be a really cool video, I think. I don't know if you can climb it. We'll see. Look at this. The water just pushing in. It's so cool out here at low tide, man. Like, look at the views that you get of Ocotal. Very cool. You can go spearfishing out here too. There's somebody on the rocks. He's got a fishing rod. So I'm pretty sure the way it works for fishing in Costa Rica is if you're on the coast, like if you're on the shore fishing, I think is what you'd call it. You don't need a license for that. But if you go out in a boat, if you do like a fishing tour, you need a license. And if you do it commercially, like for tourists, you need that license. So I actually have a contact. He operates his boats out of Playa Panama, but you know, you can come down here to Ocotal, whatever. Oh, there's a coral fish. I just saw one. So there's actually miniature coral fish in here. There he is. There he is. Can you see him? The blue one. So, man, I'm like a nature documentarist right now. Yeah, so anyways, you could see bigger versions of that if you actually go out in like the open water snorkeling. That's pretty cool. I'm just looking for anything else. Man, can you climb up this thing? And I guess the more important question is, should you climb up this thing? Can and should are just a thing that I often struggle with. Often falling back. I'm going to put my coffee right there for now, because I feel like I need my hands. Oh, dude. Can and should. Can and should. It's a bit of a tumble. It's a bit of a tumble down. But I think we can get it. I think we can get it. Maybe not higher than this. Can we though? Can we do high? Oh my God. Guys, can you take me higher? Perfect. Wow, bro. That's a drop. So be careful up here. I'm actually watching my footing here, because I got so much stuff. It makes me feel uneven. That's a drop there, but look at the view it affords. And I just saw a guy snorkeling. Where is he? There he is. So there you go, snorkeling. And guys, this is that's like a good drop. So with water shoes on, you know what I mean? Not going to risk that much for the biscuit. Look at the force of the water. So he's kind of staying in the middle, right? And that's the thing. When you go out there, you kind of just be aware of like egress routes. So, you know, if you start getting exhausted, you can just punch up. And it takes some work, right? To keep yourself off the tide pools. And he's dragging some let's zoom in on that. That's really cool. Dragging some bottles. I wonder if Buddy's fishing. I wonder if Buddy's spearfishing. That's so cool. So there's that family. They're looking up at me going, how'd you get up there? Now, this is the next one. We'll do that in the next video. So there you have it, guys. Playa Ocotal. I don't think I've ever been up here before. This is so cool. This is such a cool thing to climb up. I hope you enjoyed that video. I trust you enjoyed that video. If you did, be sure to hit like and subscribe right here on YouTube. As always, leave me a question with your comments, feedback, requests for more videos of the travel in Costa Rica. As I'm huffing and puffing, I'm trying to conceal how bad my cardio is. Thanks again for watching, guys. Bye now.